Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Let me start with the 99 blessed name of Allah, who is most merciful. I am Muhammad Kashif and my team members. Today's my topic is influences of media on stereotyping and Muslim representations. Influences of media on a stereotype. What is a stereotyping? In social psychology, stereotypes is a thought that can be adopted, but specific types of individuals are certain ways of doing things. These are may or may not be reflect the reality. Charterwell 1996 said that a fixed or generalized belief about a particular group or a class of people. Any commonly known public belief about a certain social groups or a type of individuals, rational and or emotional. Whenever we are in a mall or in a classroom or simply in a place full of people, we can't deny the fact that every once in a while we look randomly at people and mentally start assuming them as either being bad, good, stupid, poor, rich, when in fact we don't personally know their characters to put labels on them. Regardless, we still do it. This is what we call stereotype. Random House Webster Dictionary defines stereotypes or stereotyping as a simplified image of a person, group, race, etc. Why it is so easy for us to assume the identity of the person by just mere look him? It is because of two main reasons: past information and generalization. Past information allows us to make assumptions because of the past experiences and prior knowledge that we possess. Generalization is the manner of applying the assumptions to the entire being, forgetting the fact that they might be different from our assumptions. Terrorist. Characteristic of stereotyping. Three characteristics: positive or negative views about someone, develops a superiority or inferiority in person or group, ignores the uniqueness of individuals by painting all members of group in with the same brushes. Where do stereotypes come from? Parents and family, the media, friends, education in school and colleges, travel, laziness, fear. Anyway, stereotyping in the media. Stereotypes have existed since in the beginning of time in our everyday life through religion, politics, and media. Stereotypes play an important role in today's society and particularly in propaganda. Negative and positive aspects achieved. Propaganda is a force which can influence the effect. Media cultivation process. Cumulative gradual changes in the beliefs, attitude, and behavior a person cultivated into the television view of social reality. These are some examples of stereotype. Other topic: influences of media on representation of Islam. Media representation post 9/11 Islam. Aim to adopt and critique contemporary media issues. Reach media representation and post 9/11 representation of Islam. Post 9/11 representation of Islam are view of evidence relating to the representation of Muslims and Islams in the British media. Dr. Dr. Chris posted 9/11 representation of Islams. 4% of British public claim that they know nothing or next to nothing about Islam. 64% of the British public claim that what they do know is acquired through the media. Research from 2006 suggests that the press coverage relating the Muslims and Islams in British national newspapers had increased by approximately to 70 over a preceding decade. 91% of the coverage was damaged given. Daily Mirror, the evil face of the terror. These are newspaper, daily newspaper. What is a jihadi? Am a blunder that allowed jihadi John to slip the net. It's a news. Post 9/11 representation of Islam. What does jihad mean? The word jihad is widely used, though often inaccurately, between Western politicians and media. In Arabic, the word means effort or struggle. In Islam, it could be individual internal struggles against biases, instincts, the struggle to build a good Muslim society, or a war for the faith against. These are a newspaper where recorded a complaints for a son UK Muslim jihadi sympathy stories. Is the media Islamophobic? To what extent does the media influences public perception of Islam? What is Islamophobia? Does the public expect negative media representation of Islam? How might Gadden theories and instructions apply to media? Post 9/11 representation of Islam's viral media response to Islam's. Riaz Khan uploaded a video on Facebook that have a link. 9/11 representation of Islam's research from 2007 set out the sequence of this type of media coverage was likely to provoke and increase feelings of insecurity, suspicion and anxiety amongst non-Muslims, likely to provoke feeling of insecurity, vulnerable and alienation amongst Muslims. Post 9/11 representation of Islam, Tuesday 17 November, Kurdian newspaper, standard representation of Islam, reciting a passage from a Quran that translated it as, do good to relative, orphans, the needy, the neighbor who is near of kin, the neighbor who is stranger, to the companion at your side, and the traveler. Highlightly explained that to me is, what is this? Post the Sadiqi family form a terror by post 9/11 representation of Islam's. Contemporary media issues, facts about Islam's. As of 2010, Christianity was by far the world's largest religion, with an estimated 2.2 billion adherents, nearly a third, 31% of all 6.9 billion of people on earth. Islam was the second one. Fact about Islam: the fastest growing major religion in the world is Islam. Percentage of population Muslims 90 to 100, 80 to 90, 65 to 80. More than basic articles of faith. Muslims have 6 main beliefs: believes in Allah as the one and only God, believes in angels, believes in the Holy Quran, believes in a prophet Ibrahim, Musa, Daud, Isa, Muhammad, peace be upon him, believes in the day of judgment, believe in the predestinations. Task 1. Consider fundamental belief of Muslims compared to Christianity. If both the religions share a similar belief system, why are media representation in the West so Muslims are a corrupt terrorist? Further viewing in the British request, you need to contextualize the information secured within the debate of representation of Islam and discriminations. The following link has been opened the video. Case study in the niqab debate. The niqab debate is the biggest issues we face in UK. The long-running argument about full face veils has repeated again. Home Face Ministry Jeremy Brown has called for a national debate, but do we really need one? Don't tell women what to wear, say they are leading Muslims. Contemporary media issues, niqab debate in Kurdian, case study Islamic wealth. Back in August, a trial started at Blackfriars Crown Court in which a Muslim woman was accused of intimidating a witness. The accused woman wears a niqab, a full-face veil that leaves only a slit for the eyes, and had intended to wear the niqab. Niqab debate, Daily Express. No terrorism in Islam. If anyone killed a person not in a relation of murder or a separate mischief in the land, it would be as if he killed a humankind, and if anyone saved a life, it would be as if he saved a life of humankind. The Holy Quran. Now the questions. So what is Islam? Does Islam teach killing? Islam means a peace, submission to will of Allah. Islam complete the way of life. Then who are the Muslims? Now the question is this: criminals, terrorists, so whom are Muslims? Those who submits and keeps a peace. Today is my presentation ending. Thank you for listening me.